Australia's mining industry is firing on all cylinders, proving to be the powerhouse of our economy. And its success is fueled by people. Employment opportunities and working conditions have never been better for those who are prepared to get their hands dirty.
It's pretty tough sometimes, but I reckon it's worth it.
Clint has been working for us now for 4 years. He started off just like you, as a driller's offsider. Today, he's one of our most valuable team members, and with his small crew, operates a $1 million drill rig up to 1 kilometre underground in the northwest of Western Australia.
It's not for everybody. It's hot, it's humid, we do 12-hour shifts, 2-week swings, but financially and career-wise, it's worked out alright for me.
Unfortunately, for every Clint, there are 4 or 5 who don't last the distance. The reasons vary, but include everything from being away from family and friends, to the harsh environment and the physical nature of the work. As part of the Swick team, we want your commitment for the long haul, so we thought we'd spend some time showing you just what it's like being a driller's offsider with Swick Mining Services and how we will support you with first-class, on-the-job training and a lucrative career path. Swick started up operations with 1 drill rig in 1997. Today, we're one of Australia's largest mineral drilling contractors, providing specialised underground and surface drilling services across Australia and North America.
The key to our success has been the quality of our people. So if you think you fit the bill, as a hard-working, reliable and safety-conscious employee, we'd like you to know what we do and what will be expected of you as a Swick team member.
We work primarily in 3 areas of drilling. Underground diamond drilling is our largest division, with the majority of our rigs operating in Australia and a growing number in North America. It is the main method used underground for exploration and ore grade identification. We design and build our own rigs that are suitable for shaft and decline access, with the capability to set up in confined areas and drill deep holes in all directions. Diamond drilling utilises a diamond-impregnated drill bit that cuts through the rock to produce a solid core. The core is collected inside the first drill rod and retrieved from the hole and placed in a core tray for examination by the client's geologists. These core samples enable geologists to examine and understand the structure of the rock, such as shears, faults, and mineralisation, so that they can determine if and how the ore can be mined. Underground long-hole drilling is used mainly to drill blast holes in underground ore bodies. It is also used for grade control and service purposes, such as the laying of electrical cable, water drainage, and the provision of air. Operated by a driller without an offsider, long-hole rigs use tungsten carbide button bits to fragment and chip away the rock. The pulverized rock is then flushed from the hole by water, air, or a combination of both. Reverse circulation drilling is used for surface mineral exploration. It involves the use of compressed air to power a pneumatic down-the-hole hammer. The exhaust air from the hammer pushes the rock cuttings into the inner tube of the drill string and returns them to the surface, where they are collected in a bag via a cyclone. These samples are then tested to provide evidence of mineral ore bodies.
The drilling we undertake is extremely important and valuable to our clients. There's almost no margin for error. And the clients expect us to work safely and be aware of our surroundings in remote and challenging environments.
While the Swick division you work in will depend on a number of factors, including your aptitude and preferences, you can count on a number of similarities. The working environment is often harsh, the hours are long, it's physically demanding, and can be very repetitive.
I thought my first swing would never end. I was stiff and sore. I thought I was fit, but I was wrong. But at the end of it, I felt really good.
Although the quality of accommodation and living arrangements can vary from site to site, it's usually quite comfortable. In fact, many of the mine sites are like resorts, with a pool, dining mess, bar, gym, and barbecue areas.
Other days can get pretty long and hard. Usually up by 4 o'clock, make your lunch and off to work. And then, underground for about 12 hours, then home by 7.
Swick places a major emphasis on your health and safety. This includes medical checks before you commence employment and ongoing checks throughout your career, as well as random drug and alcohol testing. And you'll also receive ongoing support from our OH&S team. An underground mine is a confined area, but it is a hive of activity with many hazards, including heavy vehicles, rotating machinery, and manual handling. So, we have a dedicated safety department to ensure we provide you with safe systems of work.
During your induction and on-the-job training, you will learn to identify the hazards and control the risks. Remember to ask lots of questions because there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Safety is paramount on all sites, including the requirements for personal protective equipment. You'll need to be prepared to follow the rules.
The safety gear we wear weighs a ton, and it does get hot and humid underground, but eventually do get used to it.
While we want you to enjoy your work as much as possible, there's no place for a clown on a drill rig.
There's a lot happening around you. There's high-speed rotating rods, high-pressure oil feed, electrical generators. You've got to keep your wits about you to stay safe.
Because we are working with machinery worth millions of dollars, every hour that a rig is offline is a financial loss for us and a productivity issue for the client. So startup procedures are an essential part of every day to help make sure that everything runs smoothly. You'll find mechanical aptitude is a real help. We design and build our drill rigs in-house, and our engineering team is constantly looking for ways to improve not only the reliability of Swick drill rigs, but also factors such as crew safety and ease of operation.
Swick rigs are very innovative and very safe. It might sound weird, but you get attached to them. We look after our rigs and we treat our gear right.
As the rigs work around the clock, you are going to find yourself switching between day and night shift.
Night shift does throw your sleep patterns off a bit, but they do cover that in training. But to fully understand it, you really have to fully experience it.
As a Swick driller's offsider, you are going to be working hard in some very harsh environments. As well as being physically capable of doing the job, you will also need to be mentally prepared for a very different type of lifestyle. We want you to be as ready as can be when you start your first shift. But while our training team will do their best to get you prepared, a lot of it is going to be down to you. Are you up for the challenge?
Working away from family friends is the hardest part, but you get used to it after a while, and you make good workmates around here. It all ends up worthwhile in the end.
Yeah, at the start it was pretty hard to get used to, not hanging out with my friends and all that after work, but you get used to it after a swing or two, and you make good mates out here as well.
Working away from friends and family can be very tough, but once you see the beneficial side of things financially, you get to enjoy a lot more back home.
It can be hot, it's noisy, there's a lot of pressure at sometimes. But once you get your wits about you and you learn the ropes, things start falling into place. You can miss your family, but at the end of the day, when you watch your bank balance grow, that's the best thing.